welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, May 10th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. And if you are a mother, or if you carry mothering energy, if you find yourself mothering humans, animals, things, rocks, you never know, plants, happy Mother's Day to you if you are celebrating that here in the States. And our energy mantra for today, in alignment with that, is I value nurturing. I value and honor the mother within. And I do want to remind you and all of us that even if you haven't actually physically birthed children, which absolutely makes you a mother, even if you are somebody who tends to your garden and nurtures your plants, or mothers and nurtures your animals, or even mothers and nurtures yourself, we all have the capacity to carry that mothering energy within us. So take some time and honor that, nurture yourself today. And speaking of that, we have a nice little interesting connection starting off the morning. We have Venus, which is newly in Cancer this week, helping us spruce up our home, redecorate our home, change things around, redecorate, throwing all that fun stuff in, but also bringing that in, the home energy within ourselves and working with our relationship there. We have that in conjunct to Saturn. So it's not quite opposite in the chart. It's close to opposite. It's almost the opposite sign, but not quite. And so it can be more of a difficult, it's not, the most favorable aspect to have, but, again, Saturn and Sagittarius is asking us to open up. And I think with Venus in Cancer, this is actually a really great day to open up, to working on the home within ourselves, nurturing ourselves, taking care of ourselves, nurturing what's important to you. The sign of Taurus is all about value and honoring your value. And so part of you showing value is by spending time with it. So, if you do value yourself, spending time with yourself, spending time taking care of your body. If you value your mother, spending time with her, taking care of her. What's important to you? Take time and bring your energy to that. And the energy is supporting you in that. Even though there's that inconjunct, I think that inconjunct might be, kind of bringing that energy of, it's not practical, oh, it's too much time, I have all these other things to do. And I gotta tell you, this has been the least practical month that I've ever lived in my life. Very unpractical and highly necessary. And, sometimes you just have to choose what you value and take that road and know the universe is going to help you figure everything else out. Besides that, we have really mental energy going on today. We have Mercury in Gemini and the moon is in Aquarius, and both of those are very stimulating for the mind. So that being said, it's always good to do some grounding energy when it's, so stimulating like that, whether you walk outside barefoot or you, roll on the ground and, connect your root chakra into the ground. Whatever works for you, ground in, because it can be tough on the nervous system. But also be prepared, because, good ideas can come up with this kind of energy. So the moon in Aquarius is going to be connecting to Mercury in Gemini. So like I said, write down your ideas, be prepared with your notebook. I have my notebook sitting right there. I've been having amazing ideas while I've been here. It's amazing what quiet can do for ideas, but be ready to write them down. The last thing that I really like today, we actually have the moon in Aquarius opposite Jupiter in Leo. So Jupiter in Leo is moving direct. It is working on our heart chakras, opening up our hearts. And so, these tie in together. Open heart, open mind, open heart. Work with both of them. They work with each other. Whether or not you intentionally want them to work with each other, they are. So, tune in and see how working with your open mind, okay, I'm going to be open to this concept that my mom says, even though it drives me crazy. See how that opens your heart. Or like, oh, my mom makes me crazy. This is coming from a true place. My mom makes me crazy. But, oh, if I can just be present with her. And then suddenly you're like, oh, wow, some of the things that she's saying aren't so far off. She really does love me. She wants the best for me. be open to that. And the last thing that I think is actually pretty cool about today, we have the moon actually conjunct Ceres. And Ceres in the chart is the mothering energy in our chart. This is happening at 7 degrees. And so I think this is wanting us to tune into the divine mother aspect of the universe. This isn't just Mother's Day for your physical mother. This is tuning into the divine mother. And that is that mothering energy that comes into yourself. Let yourself be nurtured by Spirit and give Spirit a little salute, because your needs are always met. And so that is it for today, but I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.